What's going down, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a 360 wave transformation. Now this is my youngest brother, and as you guys can see, he came in looking rough, but actually he came in with his waves laid down, not looking too crazy. But I wanted to add to the dramatic transformation look, so I just combed his waves backwards to create like an afro look. But when I do this, I'm not erasing the waves. I'm not going to disturb the wave pattern. All you have to do is comb the hair back down in the natural wave pattern, go with the grain, and then your waves are going to be set in stone no matter what. So and I think it's very important that you comb the hair out with the wave pattern. That way when you go with the grain and you're actually cutting the hair, you know how the hair lays down, you know the wave pattern. So when you go with the grain, you don't actually cut against the grain and then you cut too much hair than intended. So we're going to take down his hair with the grain with a number 1 guard halfway open on our Andis Masters. It's really simple. Just basically brush the hair down with your clipper, go with the wave pattern, make sure you don't go against the grain, and then you're good. And typically when I'm cutting down someone's waves, I always leave the crown area for last because some people's crowns can be difficult. They grow in a spiral motion, they grow in all different type of directions. And a tip I can give you guys, if you're not feeling confident going with the grain in this area, slap on a bigger guard and then go against the grain, and then it'll blend naturally and you'll minimize the chance of cutting off too much hair. And on the side tapers and the back taper, it's going to be the same method as any other ball taper, mid-ball taper that I've done. Our first guideline, we're going to go no guard, lever closed. And then on top of that, we're going to go no guard, lever open. And then in between those 2 layers, all you have to do is open and close the lever, flick out the line in between the 2 guidelines. And as you guys know, anytime I make a new guideline, the lever has to be open. So this is a number 0 guard, lever open. And then in between this guideline and the no guard open, we're just going to close the number 0 guard and fade out that line. Hopefully that made sense. So we're creating a line with the lever open and then fading out the line below that with the lever closed. Now the same steps apply to the other side and the back taper. I did film the back taper of this haircut, but I didn't like how it came out. The camera was auto focusing on the wall behind it, so it was super blurry throughout the whole back taper, and I didn't think it was worth it to put it in the video. So just take my word for it. The same steps that you use on the side taper just apply to the back taper. And this step right here is very important. What you want to do is spray some hairspray on the waves before you line them up. Now what the hairspray is doing, it's holding those waves down because when someone has waves, the waves in the front, they tend to curl back up, and you don't want that when you're trying to line them up. You want the hair laid down, held into place, and that's how you get a crispier effect. And moving on to the straight razor, I'm going to apply some Easy Blade shaving gel from ezbladshavingproducts.com. I am partnered with them. I do have a promo code for you guys, 10% off your whole purchase. So at checkout, just click the promo code tab, type in EJonesTv, and you'll receive 10% off your whole purchase. Besides the shaving gel, they have shave oil, shaving cream, aftershave products. As you guys see right here, they have their own razors, their own razor, beard oils, beard creams, everything that you guys need to take your game to the next level. ezbladshavingproducts.com. And to blend some of those light spots in the corner of his lineup to the darkness of the waves and add just a little bit more depth and sharpness to the lineup and the whole look, I'm going to apply a thin layer of hair fibers. Now, I can genuinely admit, without the hair fibers, this haircut was clean, but with the hair fibers, it took it to a whole different level, for sure. And to make that taper pop out just a little bit more, we're going to add a little bit more gradients by bumping out the bottom of the taper and making it really bald. So what I mean by that is when the taper goes from really, really bald to dark waves on top, there's just so much gradients, and that's how you create that fade look, that tapered look. Now Now to finish this look, I'm going to apply some Easy Blade hair gel. Now Easy Blade does make pomade, and typically when someone has waves, it's best to use pomade, or it's common to use pomade and then brush. But for my personal preference, when someone has waves, I like to apply hair gel. You get the same look, you get the same hold, you get the shine, but it doesn't leave you with greasy hands, and the hair is not greasy when the client gets up. So hair gel instead of pomade, try it out. Easy Blade has both, so go cop some. 10% off, promo code EJonesTv, and you're good.